To illustrate autism, I've made a sim family using the Sims 3 game. Here we have Amelia, her brother Saul, and his wife, Lucia. Amelia is our autistic sim. She has 5 of the traits shared by autistic children. These traits are no sense of humor, neurotic, socially awkward, shy, and a bit inappropriate. Let's see what happens when Amelia tries to talk to her sister-in-law, Lucia. Not surprisingly, Amelia is unsuccessful and her sister-in-law is unamused with the conversation. But what about when Amelia tries her hand at a joke? No, still not good with that interaction either. Amelia's no sense of humor relates to her difficulties with social skills. She finds it hard to properly understand other Sims' tone of voice and facial expressions, so often, jokes go right over her head. Amelia is also a bit neurotic. This means she doesn't respond to noises or objects the same way that other Sims might. For example, hearing running water in the sink upsets her and causes her to worry. Going back to her being socially awkward, Amelia has problems engaging in conversation and maintaining appropriate relationships with other Sims, even if they're in her family, as you saw with Lucia. She is also a very shy Sim and may feel uncomfortable around her family members. And finally, her inappropriate actions may cause others to respond to her as weird or unusual. It looks like Amelia is ready to try her hand at being social again. Let's see how it goes. Looks like Amelia didn't get the joke. Maybe a regular old conversation will be just the trick to help Amelia get along with her sister-in-law. Or maybe not. Seems like Amelia's trouble with engaging in conversations has bored her sister to sleep. But that doesn't stop Amelia from being amused by it, inappropriately of course. But just because Amelia is having problems relating to her sister-in-law doesn't mean that she doesn't relate to everyone. She and her brother get along great. Let's focus on other parts of Amelia's life. Despite her trouble with social relationships, Amelia does excel in other areas of her life. For example, she is a master at playing the piano and painting. Although she is very talented in these skills, she performs poorly in her academics. This can be described as varying levels of intellectual functioning or uneven skill development. In fact, Amelia is a part of the 10 to 15% of children with autism who have splinter skills, meaning she has areas of relatively superior performance that is unexpected compared to other domains of functioning. Researchers know that autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder with no medical or psychological marker. In the 90 to 95% of cases, the cause of autism is unknown. Unfortunately for Amelia, children with autism are among the most difficult students to teach and are often taught using visual supports like social stories, which put rules and norms into a story setting that the kids can relate to. These social stories explain social situations and concepts and the expected behaviors of the persons involved in a format that is understandable to an individual with autism, like Amelia. Amelia may not be like other students, but increasingly, she and other students with autism are being increasingly placed in general education classrooms for the purpose of improved social interaction. In order to be successful in these general education classrooms, Amelia will need to display near zero levels of problem behavior, be able to interact with peers appropriately, complete assigned tasks independently, and comply with classroom rules. Amelia may not be a savant when it comes to social interactions or having all her skills on the same level, but she does believe that there will be a greater outcome for her in the future if she keeps trying. Her lifetime goal is to get a perfect 4.0 GPA in school. While it may look impossible now, Amelia is confident that she will achieve that goal and not let her autism hold her back.